I welcome all of you with Islamic greeting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. তো আশা করি সবাই ভালো আছো, তাই না? তো আমরা আজকে স্কুলের প্রথম দিন নিয়ে কথা বলবো। আমরা স্কুলের প্রথম দিন নিয়ে এর আগে একটা ভিডিও করেছি। আজকে আমাদের এটা দ্বিতীয় ভিডিও। তো ওই ক্লাসে কিন্তু অন্য স্টুডেন্ট ছিল, আজকে আবার দেখা যায় যে নতুন নতুন স্টুডেন্ট। তো যাই হোক, তো আমাদের প্রত্যেকের স্কুলের প্রথম দিন ছিল, তাই না? সেটা বিভিন্ন পর্যায়ে হতে পারে, প্রাইমারি স্কুল, হাই স্কুল। তো স্কুলের প্রথম দিনটা তো অত্যন্ত আনন্দঘন, তাই নাকি? হ্যাঁ, হ্যাঁ। আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা। অত্যন্ত আনন্দঘন। তো আমার কাছেও সেটা অত্যন্ত আনন্দময় ছিল। তো যাই হোক, যেহেতু এটা একটা ইংলিশ ক্লাস, তাই আমি তোমাদের মানে ইংলিশে ক্লাস কোয়েশ্চেন গুলো করার চেষ্টা করব বা করব। তোমরাও ইংলিশ উত্তর দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করবে। ওকে? মাই ফার্স্ট কোয়েশ্চেন ইজ টু ইউ। হু টুক ইউ টু স্কুল অন দ্য ফার্স্ট ডে অফ ইউর স্কুল? Who took you to school on the first day of your school? You'll have to raise your hand. Okay, Miss Shafi.
My sister took me to school on the first day of school.
Oh, very nice. She's very little, but she has answered very nicely. Her sister took her to school on the first day of her school. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? You. Okay.
Both my father and mother took me to school on the first day of school.
Okay. Both his father and mother took him to school on the first day of his school. Okay. It was a nice feeling for him. Anyone else to answer this question? You'll have to raise your hand. Okay. You? Okay. So, how did you feel when you saw others going to school? How? Mr. Yusuf, stand up and look at the camera.
I feel very happy and exciting when I saw others going to school.
Okay, he felt very happy and excited when he saw others going to school. Okay, did you feel like going to school with them?
Yeah.
Okay, even he felt like going to school with them. So it's Rohan's turn.
I felt lonely when I saw other students going to school.
So he felt lonely when he saw others going to school. Did you wish to go to school with them?
Yes.
Okay, you used to go to school with them. Okay, so even you know that when I saw others going to school, I felt like going to school with them, or I wish to go to school with them. Okay, so how did you feel when you had your new school bag? So you'll have to raise your hand to answer. You'll have to. So Mr. Yusuf, look at the camera.
When I had my new school bag, I was very happy.
When you had your new school bag, you are very happy. So who gave you the new school bag?
My mother gave the new school bag.
Okay, his mother gave him the new school bag. So is there anyone else? You? Will you answer? You? Okay, you? Okay. So my next question is to you. How did you feel when you had your new school dress? It was a very nice feeling, or it is a very nice feeling for anyone to have the new school dress. So will you answer? Okay.
I felt proud when I had my school dress on.
Okay, so he felt proud when he had his new school dress on. Okay, really, it is a matter of pride. That's mean even I felt proud that, oh, I'm gonna be a student. Okay, and at the time I felt that I was gonna be a student, and by thinking so, I felt proud. So he has answered very nicely. So now my next question is to you. Did your headmaster ask you any question on the first day of his school? You'll have to raise your hand. Okay.
Yeah. My headmasters asked me some question, what is my name and what class do I read in, etc. and more educational question.
Okay. He has answered very nicely. His headmaster asked him a lot of questions about his name, his feelings, or a lot of things. Did you answer them correctly?
Yeah.
Okay, you answered them correctly. Okay, so how did your headmaster talk to you on the first day of school? Will you have to raise your hand? You. How did the headmaster talk to you on the first day of school?
My headmaster talked to me affectionately.
Okay, his headmaster talked to him affectionately or very affectionately. Okay, did you play any games on the first day of your school with your friends or with your classmates? So you'll have to raise your hand. Okay, Okay, Mr. Imun. So thank you very much for raising your hand. So
I play fast dad in school with friend cricket.
cricket. So he played cricket with his friends and classmates on the first day of his school. So Mr. Rohan, what
We played cricket with my friends and classmates on
the
that day.
first job on that day? Okay, Mr. Yusuf, would you like to answer?
I play football and tennis ball with my friends and classmates.
Okay, he played football and tennis ball. That's mean cricket with tennis ball. Okay, so very nice feeling. How did your classmates receive you on that day? How you're okay?
My classmates received me very affectionately, and they called me some question.
Okay. So did they offer you to sit beside them?
Again,
Okay. Did they tell you to sit beside them? তারা কি তোমাকে তাদের পাশে বসার আহ্বান করেছিল?
yeah.
Okay. So you would like to answer, Mr. Rohan?
My classmates welcomed me gently and nicely.
Okay. His classmates welcomed him gently and nicely. Did they offer you to sit beside them?
Yes,
Okay. Did you sit beside them?
yes.
Okay. So my next question is to you. So are you a bit fearful or fearful on the day because it was your first day at school? Are you a bit fearful? Okay, Mr. Yusuf.
I was fearful in the headmaster's room and the classroom.
Okay, he was a bit fearful or fearful in the headmaster's room and classroom. Okay, Mr. Rohan, would you like to answer?
I was a bit nervous in the admission room.
Okay, he was a bit nervous in the admission room. Okay, so did you ask any question on the admission room?
Yes, I asked all of them.
Okay, you answered all of them.
Yes.
Okay, he answered all of them. So my last question is to you. Who took you back home on the first day of your school? Mr. Yusuf has raised his hand to answer, and he is a very nice boy, and he has answered a lot of questions. Alhamdulillah, he will be able to answer this question.
My father took me to school.
That's mean home. That's mean your father took you back home.
Yes,
Oh.
my father took me back to home.
Okay. So would you like to answer? So who took you back home on the first day of your school?
My father took me back home from the school.
Okay. So they have answered very nicely. Okay. I would like to thank especially Mr. Yusuf and Mr. Rohan. They both have answered very nicely, and Mr. Imun has answered one question, and the very first question was answered by Miss Shati. Though she is a very little girl, she answered very nicely. তো আমি আগেই বলেছি এই আমাদের একটা কুইজ প্রতিযোগিতা হয়েছিল এবং রচনা প্রতিযোগিতা হয়েছিল, দুইটার সমন্বয়ে আমরা কিছু গিফট দিতে যাচ্ছি। তো একটা সাধারণ ক্যাটাগরি তার একটা বিশেষ ক্যাটাগরিতে আজকে সাধারণ ক্যাটাগরির গিফটটা পাচ্ছে Mr. Yusuf. So Mr. Yusuf, stand up and you are highly requested to take the exercise book. It's a fresh exercise book. So big hands for him. Big hands for him. Okay, be seated. And স্পেশাল ক্যাটাগরিতে আমাদের গিফট পেতে যাচ্ছে মিস্টার রোহান। ও খুব ভালো অ্যান্সার করেছে এবং কুইজ প্রতিযোগিতা এবং রচনা প্রতিযোগিতায় খুব ভালো করেছিল। সো মিস্টার রোহান, ইউ আর হাইলি রিকোয়েস্টেড টু টেক দ্য এক্সারসাইজ বুক। এটা গুড লাক স্টেশনারি ব্র্যান্ডের, তো এটা কি স্পেশাল গিফট হিসেবে বিবেচনা করা হয়েছে। বিসেটেড। তো আশা করি দেখা যায় যে তোমরা ক্লাসটা উপভোগ করেছো। রোহান এবং ইউসুফ খুব সুন্দর উত্তর করেছে, একটা উত্তরই মনে বেশ ভালো দিয়েছে এবং সাথে খুব ছোট মেয়ে হয়ে প্রথম উত্তরটা খুব ভালো দিয়েছিল। তো যাই হোক, তোমরা ওদের দেখে উৎসাহিত হবে। যদি আমাদের এই ক্লাসটা মূলত আমরা এখানে একাডেমিক ইংলিশটাই বেশি পড়ি, আমরা এখানে স্পোকেন ইংলিশটা এরকম চর্চা করা কম হয় একাডেমিক ইংলিশের চাপে। তো তারপরেও তোমরা যথেষ্ট ভালো উত্তর দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করেছো। যারা একটু কম পেরেছো তারা আশা করি ভবিষ্যতে খুব ভালো করে একটু ইংলিশটা যে বলতে পারবে এদিকে গুরুত্ব দিবে এবং তোমরা ভালো করে ইংলিশটা বলতে পারবে এবং অ্যান্সার দিতে পারবে। তো আজ আর নয়, আমাদের দ্বিতীয় ক্লাস শেষ হলো। তো শীঘ্রই ভিন্ন একটা ক্লাস নিয়ে আমাদের দেখা হবে। সো নো মোর টুডে, সি ইউ সুন, টিল দেন, আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহ।